And welcome back again to the absolute best crypto show in the galaxy. I'm telling you what, we're going to lay it down today. Google is all over Ripple in India. They've taken over, and the UPI in India is the most favoritely used platform in the world. I'm not talking about just India. I'm going to show you how big this is. I've only been showing you the Google and Ripple NPCI relationship, I don't know, 6 months at least. I've only been showing that like twice a week for 6 months. Nobody else is doing that. And then Google comes out with the UPI Circle. Imagine that. Now, it's not USDC Circle, but I'm going to show you something here. Ripple and Google have been running stuff in India, that payment system, and I even told you like 2 weeks ago, I'm like, you know what? That UPI wallet they got, that's Google. You'll see. And guess what? I got the evidence today to show you. My name's Crypto Hulk. I've got the best dang show for you lined up. I'm going to show you. Jersey Kathy says, XRP is a currency. No capital gain tax to pay. All these other fucking channels. Oh, you got to get Clinton Donnelly. Remember, they get that Clinton Donnelly guy, tax attorney, Clinton Donnelly. Wow. These people that have crypto channels suck so much fucking dick. Unbelievable, man. It's disgusting. They're ignoramuses. I've been telling you for like, let's see, only about 3, maybe 4 years now, that XRP is a currency and that this whole trial is fake. I've been telling you at least for 3 years. What if the digital dildo brothers, ones that are all, whatever you're doing, okay? The digital dildo brothers, like, hey, catch the latest on the Ripple trial. Then they have what? John Deaton and Jeremy Hogan show up. For what? Because you can't read a 2015 settlement agreement? Like, that's fucking not, that's meant for 8th graders, okay? I'm just shocked at the stupidity of people that make crypto videos. Unbelievable. Let's see, my first 5 people. Mr. OG, Mr. Jeremy the Great, Stephen Morris, and Cowell. Welcome back to the show. And that's the show. Let me look at some comments here, see what you crazy people have been talking about. Australian Post will be introducing smart ATM machines. Okay. Not waiting in vain. Unrealized gains. Look, when you watch my show, I do all this work to bring you evidence so you're prepared years in advance. I've been showing you for 3-4 years now. XRP is a currency. All right? This whole trial's been fake. All these YouTubers that you listen to that make these little 10, 15-minute videos twice a day reporting on the Ripple. And here's the latest on the Ripple trial. You know how fucking stupid that was? The people that are in control are laughing. That's why they hate my channel so much. Because they can't slip nothing past us, right? That's why I'm the most heavily shadow banned channel. I'm on their liberal communist platform showing. Oh.
And yes, together we will make America great again.
Trying to trigger every single person I can. And I got the Trinity. There's that one. And then, oh yeah. See? How many channels on crypto are you going to see this? Oh, everybody's too afraid to lose a sponsor. Then I've got the Godfather, Donald. So you got the Trinity, not the Holy Trinity. That's something else. But this is the Godfather. I want to tell you, you got to go find Fat Joey and break that guy's kneecaps. All right. Let me check some last minute comments here, buddy. We'll start this show. I'm going to show you how Ripple and Google, how Ripple's running things. I've been doing that. No other channel has. I'm feeling good about now and Christmas. Let us start. Let me find where we're going here. Hold on, everybody. Oh, yeah. Now, my name's Crypto Hulk. Wait, how many people showed up so far? I want to get the most bang for the buck. 165 people. Fuck it. Let's just start it right now. Because some people aren't notified. Then some people's friends say, hey, Crypto Hulk's on. YouTube's being a bitch. It won't notify us. We'll start with this. I sell gold and silver on my channel. Let me show you about this. I do not make any money or profit. I don't get any extra points. Nothing. Go to my channel. So I'm doing right now. And then go to my channel. You'll see home, videos, shorts, live, playlist. Go to videos. The first one says get some gold. Click on that one. Oh God, and they were not clicking. I put, oh my God, this fucking YouTube is really something else, doing way too much shit. Every video I make, I put my little store in there, and well, go to the second video. The second one's not showing any, at least on my end. This is communist. Okay, 13 products. Okay, so go to my third video. It says 369 views, 7 hours ago, 13 products. If you go to the right about 5-6 inches, you see the word more, M-O-R-E. Okay, from there, you'll see the stuff that I'm selling. This particular video, it's about the Philippines. It says, kaboom, Australia to use Philippine stablecoin. Okay, that video. If you look, I got about 5-6 Ledger and Treasure wallets. Treasure. And then we have 1 ounce gold coins, a pack of gold coins, stuff like that. Let me tell you about the gold and silver that I have for sale. Stephen Morris, thanks very much for the tax-free donation. United States IRS and YouTube ain't getting none of that shit, bitches. Right meow. NFT Trump available for $99. Okay, now, silver and gold. Some people, I'm reading news articles that silver is going to be like the Chinese are buying it all up along with everybody else. And it's going to be more valuable per whatever than gold. So, for instance, a $35 silver coin can turn into like $500. Gold's probably going to go from 2,500 to 15 grand, maybe 20 if we're lucky. So that's a 15 times increase or something. Look, whichever one you want to do. What you don't want to do, listen to me, you got to have at least 5,000 XRP. That's a prerequisite. Next, after that, I don't really feel it's necessary unless you got to have just like 10 yachts and 10 mansions. And if you're happy with 50 to 200 million, I think 5,000 XRP will do it. That's where I'm comfortable at. I have more than 5,000, but I have a very, very close friend to me, very close. And I'm like, man, just get 5,000 XRP. It's all you need. Because then when that shit goes to 10 grand, you got 50 million. And I'm being conservative at 10. I think it's really going to hit 20, 30, 40, 50. So you might have $250 million based on a 5,000 XRP. What is that, $2,500 investment or something? Or less than that? Yeah, $2,500. So, hey, that's what I told him. Then after that, trust your crypto to get you rich. Okay. Now, if you want quicker money, and maybe it takes 5 to 10 years to really hit that top money, 5, 10, maybe 15-ish, okay? So in the beginning, maybe it's $1,000 a piece. I mean, you got to figure out, your limit. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm like, what if the XRP comes out, it does 10% of the market, and they run it for a little bit, and then 6 months or a year later, it does 20% of the market. Maybe every year it goes up 10%. I don't know. Just this is on you. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. I'm totally confused. I broke out of an insane asylum last week. I've been stuck in there for 50 years. And the person you were seeing running the show before me, was on all kinds of psych meds, and they were AI generated also. So there you go. And the course system will hear that and be like, "You seriously bought crypto based on what this dude said?" Case dismissed. um, so you can only get so much crypto. Don't overbuy it. Please don't do that. If the government, which I think the government's really the one who is Ripple and all this crypto, they started it, they might be able to backdoor something and take your crypto out of your wallets or get into a gateway and then be able to steal off the ledger. Because you can't break into the ledger, but you can break into a gateway, which gets you into the ledger. Got it? Broseph, thank you very much there, buddy, for the tax-free donation. Broseph says, going from a debt-based economy to asset-based, register to vote. So here's what I'm doing. You do whatever you want. I got enough crypto. Look, I don't have 100. Let's say I have probably under, I don't want to say, I don't have 100,000 XRP or above 90, 80, 70, 60. I'm not getting how much I got. I got more than 5 or 10, okay, 1,000 XRP. I don't have a gazillion XRP. I don't need that from what I've studied. And let's say I spend $50,000 or $100,000 on XRP and the government hacks my wallet or shuts or locks my accounts down on every exchange. They can do that. They can go back and find my wallet and track where I bought my crypto, find all the wallets, and notify every exchange in the whole globe, shut this down. They can do that. And if they couldn't back then, they can now with AI. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Pretend you would lose your crypto, all of it, tomorrow. Okay? First off, I only spent 2 months worth of pay. And then I got XRP at 15 to 25 cents a piece. Okay? Imagine you were to lose it all because of government hack. I just want you to mentally prepare for this. What do you got instead? It's going to go up like fucking nutso. Now, I've been talking about currencies from around the world. Turkey, Philippines, wherever Ripple partners are, Japanese yen, find out all these Ripple partners, China, Russia, currency. Go after Russia, what is it, ruble or something? Get that fucking ruble. Go to B of A and see if you can buy the ruble. And if not, go on an exchange somewhere, set up an account, put $500 in, and then convert it to rubles. Then hold it on your exchange account, okay? Shit like that. Contact a money exchange or whatever. You don't have to, okay, so let's say you lose out on the crypto that way. The government hacks it. I'm just letting you know the what ifs, okay? Don't just assume you're going to be rich. Please don't be stupid like that. At least listen to what I say, consider it, and then do whatever the fuck you want to do, okay? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Black Swan Day happens. The government's got all these contractors out there that wipe everybody out, okay? Crypto Hulk just lost all of his crypto. I'll be like, fuck, I lost 2 months' pay. All right. Plan B, buy currencies from around the world. Have currencies from around the world. And when those go up 50 to 70 times, well, that's good. If you put in $1,000 into one currency, you just made $50,000, $70,000. That's pretty good for someone who's poor like us. But that's just one of your investments. Now, get coins, gold coins, silver coins. If silver goes up, well, they're both going to go up. We know. All the money in the world is going to be backed by silver and gold. The price of these things are going to go fucking nutso, okay? What do I honestly believe gold's going to be reevaluated at? 15 to 20 grand, okay? Silver, I can see 2,000 on silver. I could see it from what I watch a little bit of Kitco and the gold channels and shit. I'm not all into that and Lynette Zhang and all. I know about that. But Crypto Hulk, watch Lynette Zhang. I've been watching that lady for like 4 or 5 years now, right? So I know this shit. I'm not an expert in it, but see, that's my hedge, all right? We got Stephen Morris. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation there, buddy. A guy who predicted Trump shooting said 10,000 XRP by October. Hey, you know what? I hope it is for all of you. I want to see all of you rich. That's why I'm doing this, because I know this channel is part of the problem and the solution, but they're part of the problem and they want you fucking poor. It's obvious. They don't notify people. They do all this shit to my channel to fuck with you. Some people can't upgrade their memberships. That's because YouTube's doing all the dumb shit, okay? So maybe get out, get a different membership, get back in the channel, use a different credit card, different person's name when you rejoin again, blah, blah, blah. There's little tricks you can do. But just understand, in the end, they don't want you to watch my show. Five Dennis 123. Thanks for the tax-free donation. Trump keeps repeating, we will pay down debt. Only 2 days to do it. High XRP and or high gold. Look, you guys, certain things, I get certain feelings, all right? And then what I do is I investigate based on those feelings. I don't let my feelings direct me. Feelings and intuition is good. That's how I was able to find contraband when I go to arrest somebody or come up with probable cause or something. I'd be, hey, do you mind if I search that? And they're like, oh, I'm not going to get into stories, but sometimes some of these criminals I deal with pull up and I'm like, hey, let me check that bed right there. And what they did is they hid this dope inside the bed, really good, where I had to tear the bed apart. They didn't think I was going to do that, but my gut, my mind and heart was telling me there's something in this bed. And like the woodworkers, I had no dog. I had no dog or nothing. I couldn't smell it. But just, I walked through this room and this bed, just something was telling me, check the bed. So I checked the bed. I tore the mattress off, this and that, looked underneath, flashlighted the shit. And then, because my gut's almost never wrong. And I could see that they were getting relieved because something was going on. And then that feeling came in, check the bed. It was pushing me to check this criminal's bed. And I'm like, I'm going to check this shit again. So then I started tearing it apart. I disassembled part of it and then tore back some of this wood thing. And I'm like, oh shit, hook them up. And then we got them because there's all kinds of dope and shit in there. And they're like, how the fuck? And I'm just telling you, things tell me things, right? Okay. So that's what I do with crypto. Certain things tell me. Like with the FTX thing, before that shit happened, 2 weeks before then, you can go back and watch my videos. It's a long way back there, but if you find it, and it's hard because YouTube doesn't date shit. It's like 1 month ago, 8 months. But if it gives you the exact date, go back before FTX 2 to 3 weeks before, and if you could locate that on my channel, and about 2 weeks later, maybe 7 to 12 days after I made the prediction, FTX happened. I said something very, very bad is going to be happening in crypto. I'm feeling something, and then the FTX thing hit, and boom, just fucking leveled the whole internet with crypto. But and that shit's happened before. Well, it's not the first time. So he was smart. So that's what I got going on with the gold and silver. It's been telling me. So if you don't have the money, get a loan. Whatever crypto you don't have, that's what I did when I got my crypto. I took out a loan. It took me about 1.5 years to pay it off. You know, it was over $200 a month I was paying, but I didn't care because I'm not going to miss out. And some of you, if you're able to leverage a loan of $3,000 and you get silver, and then when silver goes from $35 an ounce to 200, you just made like 24 grand. Okay, then you're like, oh shit, yeah. So whatever, your decision. But right now I'm in debt for some gold that I bought. I don't care. I'm paying that off how I have to. I want to make a couple of little vacations and stuff, and I'd rather have that gold and be in debt than not have. I mean, gold's already gone up from 1850 an ounce to 2,500, 2,600 bucks an ounce, 700, 800 bucks a coin from when I first started. I don't care about being in debt, paying off gold, because when gold doubles, triples, whatever it is, I could sell off some gold and pay off all the debt, and then I'll be debt free. Bam, done. So do what you got to do. I'm going to show you this article here with UPI. And for some reason, my video keeps dragging. I'm just letting you know it's YT. I got the best internet now. There's no fucking reason for any of this shit. Okay. So it's YT fucking with the channel. So we're just going to keep blazing away. I purposely got rid of that other internet I had before, and this comes coming straight out of the wall. So here we go. Here's an article here. I'm talking about India. This is so massive. This is all Ripple and Google. Just letting you know. UPI. Here we go. Here's the title: the world's favorite payment method. The UPI, United Payments Interface, out of India. World's favorite payment method hits $964 billion in record time. When did this happen? From April to July of this year. In 1 month, it moved 960, almost $1 trillion in 1 month. It made a 37% year-on-year increase. UPI did this. Let's read. United Payments Interface, which has emerged as the world's most popular alternative, the world's most popular alternative payment method. Are you hearing me? India surpassed prominent global payments platforms such as China's Alipay. Oh, now you're listening, right? Guess who's been telling you this is all Google and Ripple right here for 6 months? I've been calling this one for 6 fucking months straight. PayPal, Brazil's Pix, it passes all of them up. Yes, it has. Let's go to the next article dealing with this. Let me click on it. My computer will actually work. Now I got a blank screen and nothing's happening at all on my computer. Okay. I got nothing on my screen. I mean, I got the top windows. Okay. You know, I'll tell you what a lot of this is when I start going on Indian websites, like the economic news or something, these Indian websites are horrendous. They got so much shit going on. It's fucking crazy. It always does this when I got like this Indian sites. So I still don't have, okay. Let me do a copy. Damn, this is really taking a long time. Well, I'm ready to start the show over because I don't know what is taking so long with this fucking thing. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna click out of that Indian page because I think that's what it is. These fucking Indian pages are Horrendous. I'm going to click out of that one too. Okay, now I got my show back. I had to lose 2 articles because of it. And let's see if we have any more issues. Okay, now I got my show back. All right, so it's that India Times shit. Wow. Okay, so we just got done talking about UPI hits a record. Now, we know, I'm not going to show it now because that website's completely screwed up. We know that Google, let me try this. Let me try to quickly send it to you. Let's see if I can beat the computer. Okay, here's the article. I'm going to send you the article right now with a copy and a paste. Okay, there's a copy paste. I'm going to get rid of that article because that one just fucks my computer up bad. All right, what I just showed you, what I just sent you a link to is we've got Google partnering with Ripple to go into India. It's called NPCI, National Payments Corporation of India. It's dealing with UPI, Universal Payment. And as you can see there, you got Google and Ripple. I've been showing you guys that for 6 fucking months. Okay. And hold on, I gotta get rid of somebody for saying dumb shit. Hold on. Well, I hate it when I got these little things that pop up on people's messages. Let's put there. Harassment. Hold on. All right. So now we go. Let me get out of that. UPI is the favorite. Now I want you to see an article that just popped up today. I'm going to send you this article here. Let me do a copy and a paste. If you guys are interested in a whiskey showdown taste test later, not after this show, but maybe an hour after the show or an hour and a half or something, let me know. I'll bust out a couple Jack Daniels. They're older ones. I've had them for 6 months. They're about $100 a piece, the bottle. We can taste test that, and I'll see how good it is and if you should get it. Because it is what, Friday? So, all right, crypto, you don't need an excuse. Just fucking do it. Okay, so here we got Google Pay. Here's this next article right here. It relates to the UPI. Google Pay announces UPI Circle. That's United Payments of India. Notice how Google Pay is announcing this, not the country of India. See that article I had that I showed you earlier? It said Google and Ripple are they're in talks with India. That was like 6 years ago, right? 6, 7 years ago or something like that. Now we have the evidence. But I called it. I said about 2, 3 weeks ago, I said, you know what? Google is in with this UPI shit because they just came out with a wallet like about a month ago or so. This UPI came out with a wallet. I reported on it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call this one. Google made their wallet. I know I don't have evidence, but something's telling me that they did. Now we have the evidence right here. Google Pay announces UPI Circle, UPI vouchers, and more features at the Global FinTech Fest 2024. NPCI's UPI Circle feature lets users choose family members who can make digital payments without needing a bank account. So I could get an account set up. If I got 3 other people in my family, I could get them hooked up on my account. Then that way they don't have to go get bank accounts and they could send money. According to this right here. Here we go. Google Pay. The Unified Prepaid Interface. UPI stands for Unified Prepaid Interface. Payments app unveiled new features at the Global FinTech Fest. The company said that these new features, which will be rolled out later this year, notice how it's going to be later this year, not like next year. Everything's getting ready. In my opinion, something's getting set up for spring of 2025. I've been telling you this for 2 years, okay? India is getting so ready for something to take off in the spring. I'd say by May of 2025, something massive is going to happen in crypto. I don't know what. I'm not saying we're going to the moon, but there is something massive by May. Okay, that was what my gut, that's been on my gut since like August of 23. Okay, it'll be rolled out later this year. Will make it easier for users to make payments and transact through the app. Google Pay. Oh, here we go. Google Pay unveils new features at the GFF. It says UPI Circle is a new feature. It's supposed to be from NPCI that allows UPI account holders to let trusted people make digital payments, even if they do not have a bank account. It talks about Google Pay linked account. All this stuff right here. Google Pay again. Okay, so now we have I'm not going to read any more of that article, so I'm not going to bore you to death. What I'm trying to show you here is what I've been showing you for 6 months, that Google went into Ripple, they made an agreement, then they talked to India, and they started this thing called NPCI and UPI. All of this shit is running on Ripple, everybody. And this is very, very interesting what we got going on. I don't know what's being said. I know India's going to launch first. And in America, they're focused on the dumbest fucking shit. This presidency has not done anything for the borders. It's fucked our economy up. Our food costs are our whole economy is fucking destroyed because of the dumb shits in power. And I'm not going to say what party, if it's one or both or all. I'm just letting you know, okay? Now, what's interesting to wrap this article up with is let me show you what I have that nobody else has either. Stuart Lavelle. I got Stuart Lavelle here. That's what nobody else has. Let me show you this. Look at what I got here. Then we'll get into the 5 people that are getting memberships. I'll give it time to populate. It's a populator. What do we got here? Now, if you go to the 4 or 5 second mark. 4 or 5 second mark. Actually, let's back this up even more. Okay, go to the 5 second mark. 5 second mark. What we got here, it shows clearly Ripple Labs. This is like 2014, I want to believe, okay? 2014. It says Ripple Labs, meet the team. Look at their teammates. Well, look, it's Google right there. Weren't we just talking about Google? Google and Apple have been together from day one. Somebody very, very high up at Google. Let's look at the list of teammates. Apple, Pfizer went over the other night. Pfizer just had the Republican National Convention at their stadium, but I'm sure that's a total coincidence. You got Goldman Sachs, Ripple partner from day one, Google, Microsoft, NASA, the National Security Agency. You got Twitter on that list if you keep letting it play. Look, Google's there from day one. Google's still there. They just made a deal with the NPCI and all that, okay? There you have all those connections right there. Next, another Indian article. Here we go again. Okay, the shit never ends. India, in my opinion, is going to pop off before the United States. I think that's pretty clear from what the evidence I've been showing. I'm going to post this article, get back to Stuart Lavelle, and see these 5 brand new brave souls. We've got, let me look, Danny Hidalgo, Brendan Watts, each one teach one, Society's first outcast, and then Cruise Red Eye. Welcome, brand new people. If you have questions, and go ahead and ask them. You know, I almost prefer people to ask. I do actually prefer people to ask the questions in a top chat. I'm not going to be answering any kind of big questions of any kind on the comment section. When you got free time right now, catch a live show, ask your fucking question. So there you go. Sometimes I'll answer certain questions on the comments, but I'm not getting into typing and shit when you can just watch my fucking show and ask the question right there. It's a lot easier for me to answer a question right there. It's like, why am I doing a live show? Why do I have the top chat open when you don't want to ask the fucking question? You want to ask it when the show's over. I'm not wasting my fucking time, all right? Just trying to be smart and let you know. So what we got here, Mastercard partners with a company called BOAT, B-O-A-T, to offer tap to pay on its devices. So what do we got here? Mastercard and BOAT have teamed. Now, Mastercard's a Ripple partner. Let me go over this. I think I lost an article here. Let me first just show you this so I can get over the Mastercard Ripple partnership. Let me do a copy and a paste. The crypto hunk. The price is 53 cents. I don't give a fuck what the price is. You seem to not understand what the fuck this show is all about. This show is about facts, not about price. If you know any fucking thing, we don't have global regs, dumbass. How the fuck is crypto price supposed to go up in a real world way when there's no regulation, dumbass? Because then the banks and the investment houses really are not supposed to buy that shit. Don't ask me how they're doing it right now. There's so much dumb shit going on in the United States government. It makes no fucking sense. And I'm not running shit. All I'm telling you is follow the shit that's coming off this channel, okay? With the 2015 settlement agreement. We already have government clarity. The XRP is a currency. The Justice Department has already made that clear. The United States Attorney's Office has already made that clear in 2015. The XRP is a currency. Why the fuck are we having these court hearings? It's all fake, okay? These crypto prices are not going to go up unless it's hype, and then that means they go right back down until we have global tokenization. You got to know these things. Why you should, if you ask Crypto Hawk, why is the price only 53 cents? You don't watch my fucking show. You're uninformed and misinformed by watching all these other fucking channels. You hear the crypto news, you look at the price. Oh, still the same. You hear the crypto news, you look at the price. You know what? A chimpanzee can do that. Do you get it? That's chimpanzee behavior, all right? The rich people are laughing at you Because what they'll do is they'll come out with some bad news, dump the price, and like a dumb bitch, you sell and they buy. It depends on how much they want. They'll come out with some bad news on purpose, dump a price of something so your stupid ass sells, and they come in and buy it back up cheap whenever they want. And then what they do, I fucking love this. They got you acting like an 80-year-old hooker. Then what they'll do is they'll come out with some awesome news. JP Morgan gets with Ripple and does whatever, or gets with Solana. And then guess what? You get a fucking stiffy and you want to try to get some Solana. And then after a few days, the price goes back down again. Yeah. See, they sell off because your little ass tries to pump a price on something. And then once they got their money, they sell. And when the price dumps back to below what it was for it, then that's when they buy it again. They wait 3 to 4 months. They come up with something. They come up with a new Solana joins up with ABC. Oh, Solana jumps up 30%. When it hits that 30% top, these motherfuckers sell. And then your price tumbles down. You don't notice this at all? That's sad. Very sad. Okay. Again, here is your evidence. Let me do a copy paste. There you go. So now we've clearly established the fact that Mastercard partners with Ripple, XRP Labs, and Mastercard are collaborating to develop a debit card that allows users to spend XRP. And you know what? It's probably going to include all the other currencies in the world, okay? If it doesn't right now, it will, because that's what the XRP ledger is. Eventually, this MasterCard won't just have XRP, it'll have everything, okay? It's not too hard to figure this shit out, all right? Now, let's get back to the MasterCard article. So they're moving with, they're working together with Boat. What do we got going on here, Crypto Hope? Eventually, we will no longer have credit cards. I'll make another prediction, probably in the next 3 years at the most. Credit cards, in my opinion, in less than 3 years, will be completely phased out. Gone, adios, goodbye, aloha, arrivederci, okay? Credit cards are going bye-bye. 2 to 3 years. That'll be the prediction. Let's roll the tape 3, 4 years later, go back and see if all the shit that I was saying came true. This contactless payment feature, initially available to MasterCard holders from selected banks, will use MasterCard's secure tokenization technology. This is MasterCard's secure technology to enable quick and secure transactions. Gee, I wonder where MasterCard got this technology from. Very interesting. MasterCard has announced its partnership with domestic wearable brand called Boat to enable tap and pay functionality on its smartwatches. MasterCard holders using Boat payment-enabled smartwatches will now be able to avail of this feature via Boat's official Crest Pay app. So you're going to have MasterCard's working with Boat, and they have what's called Crest Pay, and it will work with this wristband. Initially, this contactless payment feature will be available to MasterCard holders from select leading banks in the country and extend to other banks in due course time. How will it work? MasterCard card holders will be able to tokenize their existing debit and credit cards, all of them, from all supported banks, and enable tap-to-pay functionality on their Boat smartwatches. Tap-to-pay allows users to transact up to Rs 5,000 rupees, I guess, via a point-of-service device without adding a personal identification number. And they will use cryptograms. So there you have it. What we're going to see in the future is no more credit cards. Everything will be through the airwaves, to be through some kind of device. Some of you guys might put a little microchip in your hand. just let you know. And Mastercard is there. We know that they're Ripple partners, and this is where the future is going to take us all. Let me check the comments section. Internet cards already a reality, says 5Dennis123. Vulcan Aussie, sitting, waiting for the complications to unfold, noticing and waiting. Thank you very much for that donation from both you two. NFC to the NPC with the RFD. Oh, Flutterwave. Now we're going off to Africa. I mean, there's a whole lot of shit going on. I could have probably made the whole program on India. That's how much shit's going on in India. Okay, from a country's like, oh, we want nothing to do with crypto. I remember those days. India was like, oh, crypto's bad for the rupee, and then they were these fucking liars. I'm like, wow, man. And they're making it all illegal and shit. India's making crypto illegal. While these stupid assholes are testing out all over the place, all this ripples, what they're doing is testing all this shit, throwing all kinds of confusion out there. People are scared. Oh, I have to pay tax. They're making people pay tax on money. Do you know how fucking stupid that is? And the government will come back years later. Oh, we didn't know. Well, you were using it, and well, you voluntarily paid that tax, and you didn't challenge us in court. None of that. We don't have record. We lost the records to it. I'm just letting you know. You guys know I'm right. These people are fucking criminals. All right. Let's start with Africa here. Flutterwave expands African footprint with payment systems license in Uganda. Okay. All these African countries, same fucking thing as here we go. Same dumb shit program, different channel. Okay. Today's channel, we're going to Africa, everybody. And Africa has been just like hammering away, making cryptos illegal, saying that, oh, these cryptos are going to hurt the African economy. Blah, 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 blah. Well, all of a sudden now, Africa, this particular African country called Uganda, gives the green light to Flutterwave. Let's take a little reading here, shall we? Flutterwave, a leading payments technology company, has received a payment systems operator license from the Bank of Uganda. This marks a milestone in Flutterwave's expansion across Africa, adding Uganda to its growing list of countries where it operates. Now, let's understand this. Somewhere along the way, Flutterwave, and I believe that's a Bill and Melinda Gates company, okay? What they did is you got to get a buy-in. So if you're a billionaire like Bill, and if you're into a lot of crooked activity, also with a guy named Jeffrey, and I won't say Epstein, and I won't say Island, that Bill is a very, very frequent flyer to. Bill goes to Africa and kind of does a hokey pokey, turns himself around, and all of a sudden, boom, Flutterwave pops up. The African country's like, hey, right on. He probably took some of them over to the island as well and carried and had their way with miners. So we look at Flutterwave popping up all over Africa, and one begins to wonder, well, how is Flutterwave growing so much? Well, you got Bill and Melinda Gates. That tends to help. You find African people, teach them how to start up their own companies and bribe a bunch of people. And but the most important thing, look what you do. You hook Flutterwave up. Look right here. Here's what you do. You hook Flutterwave up with Ripple, and bada bing, bada boom. See? Because Ripple is the government. Ripple is The elites, Ripple is the new world, and I won't say order. You see how all this is just happens to work. In Africa, no one's getting licenses. Everybody's going to jail. What? Don't they got that CEO from Binance in jail? He's ready to die. That's in Africa, one of those countries. But if you're a member of Ripple, look how Ripple just, remember, Ripple's a startup company, right? Startup. That's why when they first started in 2013, Ripple snagged China and Russia. Now we have Ripple China, Ripple Russia. Isn't that amazing? It's just truly amazing what a startup that's only been operating for like 6 months, how you just get the whole country of China and the whole country of Russia in 1 year and have it called Ripple China, Ripple Russia, and hook them up, and bada bing, bada boom, you're a startup, you know? Truly amazing. And then now in Africa, all of a sudden, after 4, 5, 6, 7 years, just putting all these crypto people in jail and making it illegal, and just all of a sudden now, Flutterwave comes in and Ripple's right there, the little butt buddy. Bill Gates and Ripple, the butt buddy kings. They just travel all the way, have their little strip show or whatever through Africa, and hook everybody up. There's your evidence right here. There's the little what's the secret sauce, Crypto Hulk? No, don't get vulgar on my show. Now, also, how are they getting around Crypto Hulk? Well, it's also with Ripple, but there's something called Onafric. Tax-free Moon Day, says Arthur L. Thank you very much for that, Arthur. I appreciate your tax-free donation. My IRS and YouTube itself are pissed right now. 5 Dennis 123 says Flutterwave Mojaloop Native Boobies Fund. Oh, nice. This is a Friday. This is your Rated X show. This is about as Rated X as Crypto Hulk's going to get. All right. Let's look at this evidence right here. You got a Ripple page. We're talking November 2023. What's the title, Crypto Hulk? I'm driving. Or actually, what's the title, Crypto Hulk? Right now, I have my hand over my kid's throat so they can't scream and yell. Not over throat. I got a pillow over my kid's face so he can't scream and yell. Ripple partners with Onafric to partner. So right there, you got Ripple partners with Onafric. Now, what's so big about Onafric? It's a company that, if we look here in like the 4th paragraph or whatever, 500 million mobile wallets. The fintech's payment hub connects. Onafric is massive. It's a Ripple partner, okay? They have 500 million mobile wallets all over Africa with 1,300 payment corridors. If you look down below, Uganda, it says they have a list of countries: Benin, Botswana, Burkina. I'm going to name all the Ripple partner countries in Africa. We're going to do that. Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Central African Republic, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eswatini, Ethiopia, Gambia, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Liberia, Madagascar, Malawi, Mali, Morocco, Mozambique, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, Tanzania, Togo. Oh, they make great sandwiches. California has a Togo restaurant. They make like subs, kind of like Subway. Anyhow, thinking of food again. Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Okay. All those countries are hooked up with Onafric. That's what I'm seeing going on. And let me take a break. And we're going back to India again. I'm telling you, this shit's never ending with India. From a country, like I said, that's been the most anti-crypto that I've seen. All of a sudden now, every fucking story is coming out of India. Unreal. The pastrami from Togo's. I haven't had that. I don't like pastrami. But I hope you enjoy it, though. Doesn't matter what I like. YouTube preventing me from the membership fund. Oh yeah. Hey, I sent that MAB. I got your message on my social media or whatever, which is right here. But yeah, I sent that to YouTube to find out what the fuck's going on. Number 23. He's got it down to a number. Number 23, turkey avocado. Hey, has anyone had the barbecued beef? Oh my God, we're really talking about Togo's on a Friday night. Hey, has anybody had that new barbecue beef at Togo's? Serious. I haven't had it yet, and I'm thinking I want to go. So somebody let me know if they've had the barbecued beef. I guess it's brand new. I don't know. Maybe not, but not yet, says Gio. Okay. Robert Bobby Driscoll, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. IRS, you can go suck a fat one. A for effort, Hulk. I'm trying. I'm going to take a COVID test tomorrow. I should be clear. It says like after 5 days it should be gone. So I got my first test on Monday, and I was feeling like shit, man. I'm telling you. But I still kept cranking out these double shows. But like every day I was just working like the whole day almost. I took little breaks for naps and shit, and but I'm starting to get better. Tomorrow will be today's day number 5. Wait, no, Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow's day number 5. I'm gonna get a test tomorrow. I'm sure it'll come up negative now. But I was kind of like, what's the point of getting a shot? I know of this guy. I don't know him, but I know of this guy who's a physician assistant who quit working in a medical facility because he started having cardiac arrest problems and shit. Never had them before in his life. Then they did some diagnostics. Oh yeah, now you have a embolism or whatever. He's like, I never had a heart problem in my life. Well, you do now. So he was telling his coworkers when he was quitting, like, don't get the shot. He was telling them that. So I didn't get no shot. I'm like, why the fuck? And people who do get the shot still get the COVID. So I'm like, well, why the fuck do I get the shot? I don't understand. This is my 3rd time catching COVID. It's not a big fucking deal. It does. Okay, I have to admit, I can breathe much easier now, but all I have to do is probably suck on some tobacco lozenges and the quit smoking lozenges. That opens up the airwaves from what I heard, but I'm not telling anybody to do it. Nicotine patch or lozenge. That's what it was. Nicotine patch or lozenge. All right. Benny Coins gave 5 people memberships. CCX was 1. Lies Beneath the Truth. Joshua Johnstone. Richard Reyes. And then Stephen Violante. Well, wait a second. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. I counted correctly. All right. Thank you, Benny. Appreciate that. Brand new people. You got somebody. You know what's totally awesome is that these people, Benny gives 5 people he doesn't even know memberships. I mean, that's cool. Like that's wanting other people to come up. Look, I'm able to see information, so I relate it freely to you. Like right now, it's actually a free show, and when people give out memberships and shit, I can keep a show open. Now coming up, today's the 30th. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday. I'm gonna make 2 more shows. I'm gonna try my best to do an AM Saturday, so I can't get fucking hammered tonight. Plus, I'm sick. But I'm gonna do an AM and try to do a PM tomorrow. After that, the first 7 days of September, be prepared for a lot of member shows. So if you don't have a membership, you're not gonna be getting this news. Okay, just letting you know. Eat some sisig. I'll do. I do eat that. I can probably I make a call to my restaurant, which is about 50 foot from here, and say, hey, make me some sisig. She'll be like, all right, I'll make it. Vulcan Aussie. Oh, here's the favorite spot. If you're in Sacramento, don't go to Seafood City. Okay. If you want good Filipino food, go to Island Pacific, Milk Grove. That's the place. Okay. It's cheaper and the food's better quality. Just saying, if you like Filipino food. Vulcan Aussie. Catch you another time. Hulk delivering the connections once again. Hulk delivering the connections once again. All right, Vulcan Aussie. We'll definitely see you soon. Catch the reruns. Myocarditis. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, myocarditis. Dude never had a problem like that, and all of a sudden he started coming down with that shit, and he had to like quit. He got the jab. Now, what some people do. Now, I'm not telling nobody what I did or what to do, but what I've heard some people do is you go to like a medical facility or a hospital somewhere. You find the medical assistants who are probably making about $20 an hour. You say, "Hey, I got $500. Let me see that COVID shot for a second. Put it to your side. You squirt it. Give it back to them. Okay, this shot's done. Can I have my proof that I got a shot, please?" Now you're gonna do it your own little style like that, but sometimes walking in there and putting a stack of $500 sitting on a counter, and usually the medical assistants are usually younger, poor, probably got a kid, they're struggling financially, and money can really help make a great Christmas for a small child. So, Merry Christmas to you, guys, gals. Don't do that. Don't ever do what I'm telling you to do. But I was just showing you how to help spread some holiday cheer coming up this year. If you're thinking about going on record to get the shot, might as if you actually have to have it on record for your job, make it maybe before Halloween. You can ask the medical assistant, "Hey, do you have any kids?" "Yeah." "When's the kid's birthday?" "Oh, in March." "Okay, well, right now it's October, but here's a birthday present for your kid. Save it, and then do the rest." You know what I mean? But again, don't do anything I'm telling you. I'm just telling you this just for entertainment value only. Alrighty then. We've got Watcher Official. Welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion. Next article. See, today it's been like an hour, and my ass was kicked, I think, this morning, and now I'm starting to get my energy back after like 5 days of this shit. Do that in the hood. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Go to a poorer area too. Go to a clinic that they're struggling and, the patients are rude, really rude patients. They get no respect. And put down $500 on that fucking counter and help a poor family out, right? Good. Save a life. Probably be yours, um, okay, I'm going to speed through these articles. I got one or two left. I'm going to speed through it, and I got to work on tomorrow. I got a great show lined up in the morning. I got to read the articles. I've got the articles. I haven't read them, so I got to read them tonight, make the short videos, post it. Right now it's 6:30 p.m. I can have that done in 2 hours because I was working today before this show, so I could put that show out about in 2 hours from now, possibly, and maybe even work on a whiskey taste test if you're interested. I'm not sure. Depends what my mood is 2 hours from now. But I'm going to go through this news, read about 5 articles, look for evidences for all of it, make videos, post them on all my social media. And it's probably going to take me about 2 hours because I already did all the homework. The homework took me about an hour, which is looking for news. That takes about an hour. So all in all, the show will probably take 3 hours to make. But most of my shows are about 3 hours to make, and then 1 hour to do the show. So it takes about 4 hours of my time. Then if you throw in time that I text you guys or talk in the comments, and I've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter comments I go through. I spend about 10 hours a day at least on this show, maybe probably more. But I don't know. I hope I encourage you enough. I can't do any more than what the fuck I'm doing. I'm maxed out. So y'all better get rich, or I just wasted my fucking time. All right. Here's the first article here. JP Morgan. I'm not going to deep dive this. Terrence McNamara, best show in all media. I try my best. That's for damn sure. India. Here's what JP Morgan says. I'm not going to deep dive this. It's a small article anyway. There's nothing to deep dive. It's like a paragraph. Hold on. JP Morgan says India is one of the biggest markets to launch CBDCs. You guys, this whole India thing, I think is going to lead. India's like a fucking hub, okay? India's like 3 times the size of the United States. India's massive, and it's the country's been around for, what, 3,000 years or some shit, or 2,000? I have no idea. India's probably been around since time began. And then you throw in Europe, that's like another hub. You throw in Asia, that's another hub, okay? This is massive stuff. India is like a fucking hub just to itself, all right? And JP Morgan's got a fat ass office there, like a huge office in one of those industrial cities they got. And JP Morgan said it's one of the biggest markets to launch CBDC. Blockchain technology is gaining significant traction in India. It is. Look at all these articles I got for India, particularly following the launch of the central bank digital currency rupee, launched in 2022. The CBDC has sparked a surge of activity, making India the largest market to adopt CBDCs at scale. That's said by JP Morgan. The person's name is Naveen Mallela. He further added that CBDCs will be the next level of UPI that has put India on the global map. According to Mallela, CBDCs are looking at how to make real-world cash truly digital and how one can make payments without the internet. So we're talking offline payments sometimes. You got to have offline payments. And that takes us back to Codius. Look, we all know that this NPCI's Ripple and Google. We all know that the UPI wallet is a Google-type wallet mixed with Ripple, because I'm the only one that showed you. We had Ripple Singapore, and they had wallets back then. Ripple had wallets back then in 2013. There's some called Ripple Singapore. They had gold and silver exchange and all that stuff. They had wallets. No other channels showed you this. Ripple had a headquarter there. I'll show you the video right here. New people can watch this video. Nobody has videos like Crypto Hulk. Watch the video after the show. You learn about Ripple Singapore. I'm going to show you proof. Ripple had wallets to do all this shit back in 2014. Probably even 13 at the earliest. 5 Dennis 123. Thanks for that donation. Still trying to crack India code on XRP scan. I know. I almost found nothing at all on India for 4 years in crypto. Well, Africa, definitely Africa. India, yeah, I didn't really see a whole lot of Ripple India, stuff like that. Nothing. The only thing I got is that Google and Ripple are working with the NPC. That's all I really got. So India is really hiding it really good. S. Harib 1, thank you very much for the tax-free donation on the channel. Good to see you here still learning. Mike, thank you, Crypto Hulk, for taking hits, for valuable information you share with us. That's a great leadership trait. I did learn a lot about Simon Sinek in my, so in 2014 to 15, yeah, right around 2014, I was thinking of going back into the workforce to become a CEO. of an organization. I went to National University, which I'll definitely recommend. It was at home. I took 7 out of 12 Masters of Organizational Leadership courses. I learned from Robert Greenwood. I think he ran AT&T. That was like more like a servant leadership. I studied his style. I studied different kinds of managed leadership styles. Actually, not too much management, but leadership. And I got A's in all my classes, of course. I had 4 out of 7 professors strongly recommend I go to doctoral candidate school. Once I get that master's, go after doctoral. They said you are going to be a leader for a corporation. They will have um, whatever he was saying. And I thought he was joking, but no, this dude was serious. He's like, you're a natural when it comes to business leadership and stuff. I'm like, I've never taken no business leadership course in my life. That was like my first one, you know? But I finished 7 out of 12 classes. And then I kind of said to myself, I don't want to be like, I was 44 at the time. That's pretty young, huh? And I had made some smart decisions in my career with investing my time and money into things. So I was able to really not have to work after age 44. Didn't get into crypto until I was probably about 49 years old. So for about 9 years, no, 44, about for 5 years, I just kind of drove my Ducati motorcycle around, got in high speed chases, have a nice Infinity, driving that around and shit, and then moved to the mountains where I am now. Started a crypto show, and then really didn't start monetizing the channel till about 2.5 years ago. And so I look at my job. I'm serious about my job. I'm up at 5:15, 5:30 every day. I have my news prepared and my show prepared from the night before. And twice a day, I try to make shows. I try to space them out really far so that people all around the world can get news that's relevant to them. They don't get news that's like 24 hours. I try to do one at 6:30 in the morning and then again at 5:30 at night. So I spread my shows about 11 hours apart so that no matter where you see my show, the news is going to be pretty new on my channel. My goal is to deep dive as much as I can to give people a reference point where they can really understand where shit comes from, all these business connections, how these motherfuckers are lying to us, how our government's lying to us about all the crypto. They know damn they created all this crypto shit. That's why my channel is shadow banned. I got 251 people here instead of 25,000. Okay. I've been taking hits for 4.5 years with this stupid fucking platform. All right. So, and I'm not going to change just so I can make more money or get more customers. My goal is to find a group of people that want the best damn channel, and I'm going to do my best. I sacrifice a whole bunch, and you got to sacrifice and watch my long shows, but you're getting this evidence no other channels have. I will spend whatever amount time it takes, and deep dive fucking shit when I show my program where I lay it all out, and it's like you can't really argue with shit that I put on my channel. I mean, it's not an opinion channel; it's facts. So when I'm showing you Ripple China 2013, you cannot argue with that fucking shit. I got 6, 7 different forms of evidence for that. Same thing with Russia. The United States set all this stuff up, and they're trying to make it look like, oh yeah, China's our enemy and Russia's our enemy. Blah blah blah. They're not our enemy. Well, then why the fuck we hook up their financial system with crypto? Why would the United States allow Ripple to go over into China via Justin Sun? How is it you got Vitalik, 5Dennis123 told us that Wan Chain and Wang Zhang and all that shit, and I'm pulling the evidence where Wang Zhang's working with Ethereum and Ripple. Yeah, Brad Garleyhouse, or was it what's his face? Dennis told us that Chris Larson and shit, they're all in China for some fintech thing, helping them out. And look, it's all fucking connected. They're trying to make it look like, oh, we hate China, we hate Russia. They're over there making deals. Come on, Stu Lavelle says it's all pantomime for the normies. Yep. So I'm going to wrap that up. I'm clicking out of these articles here. Oh, we got the Philippines one. I'll save that for tomorrow morning. I'm going to leave that Philippines one alone. Ripple, Singapore. Okay, we got Jay. Hey, Jay, thank you very much for the tax-free donation there, buddy. Chris was introduced to Justin by the Chinese at Peking in 2012. See what I mean? So my channel's showing all these connections. Other people don't show any of this. That's why I got 234 people here. Okay, I do all my everything on my show is for a reason. Carl Mins, welcome to the entry level membership program. Watcher Official. Oh, I almost missed that one. Watcher Official. BRICS wants India to use XRP for their portion of the 40 gold back 30-30. Each country's currency, they propose that they will use their 30% in XRP, meaning India will use 70% in trade settlement. This is going to be really, it's going to be massive one day. When all this comes together, we just have to wait. Just do whatever. I got something where I'm planning on maybe going to, I don't know when this thing takes off. I'm hoping in spring, but I don't know. But I'm moving to Nevada, possibly around summer of next year, maybe spring, summer. Because I can't wait for this shit to fucking take off. And there's plans that I got, there's things I'm trying to accomplish business wise and stuff. So probably living in Reno or something like that, Sparks. And if there's still a Crypto Hulk show, great. But there's things that I'm working on, and I just can't wait for this fucking shit to take off. So I've got to do business. I mean, I'll still be making the show. I'm not going to quit making my show. I can do my. I'm working on a side business, and I got to be in Reno for that. So if it takes another year or two, whatever the fuck, it's just we got to keep going. So get your gold and silver and stuff from Crypto Hulk, and thanks for the information, Hulk. Love all your shows, especially when you stay past your normal time. Well, it's a long time, hour and 15. I still got to work after this. Never fucking ends. I'll see you guys all later tomorrow morning, AM.